Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp coming on. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Dodgers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
In now is Adam Eaton. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. 2-0 to the National center fielder.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Turner in foul ground, 1 down. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 once more. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 4-1. 1-0. Back up the middle to his left, Seager. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals leave 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. A.J. Cole will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit down the third base line. Rendon is there. And there's one down now. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Right over the middle, knee high. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Corey Seager. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
Two out, nobody on. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
1 and 2's the count.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Wieters gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. In now for Washington, Anthony Rendon, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Taylor to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
Every center fielder dreads this kind of a play, right? The ball's hit right at him and over his head. He turns and runs, leaps for it, but just can't make the play. It ends up coming off the wall, and by the time he can get the ball back in, it was a guaranteed triple.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Rendon, the runner at third with no outs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Bellinger is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in the lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. His career batting line against Hill, he's 1 for 3. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Kemp will turn and go to second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2's the count.
Lays off 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, A.J. Cole, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
3-1.
He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Down the third baseline. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Back up the middle. Utley for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Center fielder.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He loses him on ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Utley's up with it. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. One left for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Rich Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Here it comes. And that misses, 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And this one's grounded toward Utley at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to get it is Utley. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. On to the bottom of the fourth. Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig.
Leading off the fourth for the Dodgers, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Here's Corey Seager, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Justin Turner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Through 4. Striding in once again, Michael Taylor. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Michael Taylor.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to the plate, Matt Wieters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for a strike.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Cole. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Turner charging in on it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Halfway home, still no score. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Cody Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Matt Kemp.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
So he got him swinging. Matt Kemp is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. In there, 1-1. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Now in the box, Austin Barnes. First pitch coming, here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Dodgers, the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready once again, Adam Eaton, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Ready for another shot now, Bryce Harper. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Makes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 0-1, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Taylor.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Number 27, John Kelly.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. His past history with Sean Kelly, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Kelly stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Puig on third. Seager is at second with nobody out. Hit to short. Turner has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
First baseman number 35.
Cody Bellinger will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, Left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. From the stretch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
1-1 to count. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Seager has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sammy Solis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 36, Sammy Solis. Now playing left field and batting in the ninth spot, number 8.
First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is eaten. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Austin Barnes. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short.
Turner fields it cleanly.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Rich Hill.
Digging in once again, Rich Hill. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-1. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player. And
the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they... Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He started out the evening 0 for 2. So far. Kike Hernandez. Is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Peterson giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. Kemp coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fight it. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Trey Turner comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Utley for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
And he just misses with a curveball. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Dodgers out in front, 3-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He was a ground out victim last time up. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Tim LaCastro will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is good one.
And the inning is over. Welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. Logan Forsythe has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
This change for the Dodgers. Now playing third base, number 11.
He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hernandez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Riding in once again, Daniel Murphy.
Really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. No more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Forsythe on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Matt Wieters.
Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Last strike now for the Nats.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Still 1 and 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Kendrick rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there.
Left fielder.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kenley Jansen.
In now, Brian Goodwin, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Grounded to the right. Utley is there. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Rich Hill wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the National